Hello everybody, thank you for coming to my channel. This is Wendy with Wendy's Paper Junk, and I thought I would show you the journal I'm working on and just kind of show you some stuff and go from there. I figured 30 minutes of my time crafting, and you guys can see. Oh, I got some books. I got a really cool dragon book. Oh, and I got my postcards mailed off for those that sent me an address. I got those mailed off, and hopefully, you guys are my guinea pigs. Hopefully they'll stay intact and make it to y'all. I wanted, while I was trying to get this in before, okay, I am working on a comic book, and I did it a little different. Let me get this knotted up here. Might leave those. Okay, I'll move my clamps and make sure they all fold properly. Okay, so what I did, let me get some room here. Here is the cover, okay? It's out of a chipboard, okay? So it's hardback. And I just, of course, sewed in my signatures. So here is the front. Here is the back. Now, what I did not do was, I was going to at first was trim down all the pages so they fit, okay? But then I got to like, I don't want to cut off my vintage comic book pages. So what I did was I did a bunch of uneven pages. I folded them all different kinds of ways, and so basically it's even at the bottom, okay? So it's nice and even. And then, so in case you want to stand it up, you have this really cool, you know, top. Or, you know, even if you lay it down, you know, it's just kind of, well, it's kind of like the book itself is just something hard to hold on to, you know, your paper. So I just kind of liked that, you know, different layers there, and I got layers coming out the side too. So that's how I'm doing this one. I'm really liking the overall look of it, you know. Wish I could just show you guys. I can't get it all in the screen here. So this is all right. So I got it all covered up. I haven't done, like I said, I just got the signatures and I haven't done pockets or anything. But these, the two comic books is this one, Captain America from, I have no idea. Let's see. It just says October. Does it give a date on this thing? I don't know. It says October, and it's for $1, okay? And then the other one I used was another Marvel comic, and this one was only 50 cents. And this is from July 64. So those were the two that I put throughout. Okay, so I'm still going to put, I'm going to put book corners, colored book corners on these, so they'll have book corners. And I might do cover with some funky fabric. I'm not quite sure yet. So here's some of the pages I did. I did a little bit like different stuff. Of course, you got the full page and the ads and stuff of the comic books. I got some old, oh, I still got it connected. Oh, maybe, oh, wait a minute. All right, so I got some, you know, writing, and then lots of my painted papers, my jelly papers, and I put some comic books on that, but a lot of my painted stuff is in this one. I got a Frankenstein page, which I will fix up, but once again, some more painted. I got some graph paper, some other paper put in oddly. I got this will be a pocket. I just have I guess you could call it grunge paper. This is all just, you know, some fun stuff to play with. Let's see here. I got these. Gives you some nice different textures, you know. The main thing was having the book, the comic book in here. I can't talk, you guys. I just can't talk. So, and then let's see, I got that. I got different, just some fun, just different layers, you know, and, you know, I just loved it. You know, half pages. I just think that's what makes it fun. And let's see here. Here's the third. Look at the graphic on this thing. Is that awesome? Okay, so, and I think there's 2 pages. Yeah, this is a full spread. So I thought that was pretty cool. And there's like, you know, 3 pages there. This big thing, and I don't know. So here is, here's the page. I gotta cover this one. That was another Frankenstein page. And I gotta cover her face. And then, and I think there's a lot of pages in here. I think there is the 2 in the back too, which I love that too. And then you got the back page. So, those are all my pages. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'll show you some other pages. So, I've got a vintage Justice League, number 7, DC Comics. Even though that's Marvel, I'm still probably going to fill this in there. I got some coloring pages I want to put in there. Some interesting reading. Those are going in there. And then I did, let's see here. Avalanche. Hold on. Alright, so some of the comic book pages, like the old ads, which was pretty cool. So I glued him on to some painted paper. So he'll probably be a flip. I made a little pocket I gotta fill. This one is going to be a flip too. It's going to go in like this. So then you have, you know, a little fun writing area. I got to cut these, but these are going to be tags. And I got the painted, really fun painted surfaces. So I got to cut those. Same thing with this one. Let me put those to the side. And then I have the rest of the book pages I need, or comic book pages I need to use. Oh, and then this one, make your red your color. Jane painted this for me, and I put this funky sock puppet on the back. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's going to go in the somehow. That'll probably be some type of flip too. So that's what I am working with. Oh, and I have some more. That's going to be a pocket too. So I'm playing with comics today. I was just in the mood for something different, and oh, I know, I wanted to show you guys. Oh, here. Okay, so maybe this will be a show and tell video. All right, so I got to trim. Okay, this was that piece of wallpaper. Okay, and I put some cardstock. I lined it with cardstock, and I figure I'm going to turn this into a little journal. Let me put that. So here is the back, the inside cover, because you know it's got to be I don't know. I want to fold it right here, because it's going to have this little miniature spine. Where's my... See this black strip here? That's going to be the little spine, I think. It's just going to be a little one signature. Okay, and then I need to make sure it stays even. Keeps wanting to shift on me. Hold on. Hold it tight. All right. So that should give me just a little bitty there. So that'll give me a little bitty spine. And so that's something else I will be working on. So this is Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers top hat, and the back is Betty Davis Dark Victory. So love the feel of it. This will be a fun little project to do. Okay, now for book wise, let me show you what I got. I'll put and where's the other ones? I'm really excited about this book. This is, hold on, I'm having an avalanche. If you guys would see my piles right now. This is my casebook Sherlock Holmes, of Sherlock Holmes. This is from 1968, and you guys know I want to do a Sherlock Holmes book. I have the leather bound one, and now I have this. So I think I should have plenty of images, I think. We'll see. And stories, you know, I can put in there, because it does have some really neat black and white. And now I'm debating whether to switch it to this cover. I mean, how fabulous is this cover? The other cover I have is just a black shine faux leather book. It's just plain. I'm really liking this one. So that's going to go in my Sherlock Holmes stack for right now until I can get to it. Okay, this is Programmed Reading Book 7. Okay, I'm not quite sure. 1968. Okay, never been used, and it's like the old. I feel like back in elementary, like first, second grade. You know, so your worksheets. You know. And fix the sting or the string. So I almost tempted to go through it and fill in the answers. So very nice color for photos. Everything's there. So I'm really pleased with this one. This will be going in a lot of stuff. Okay. Next is, all right, this is actually one I'm going to read. It's called The Golden Mean. In which the extraordinary correspondence of Griffin and Sabine concludes. I don't know who Griffin and Sabine is. I know there's probably a previous story, and apparently this is letters between, you know, I guess they're lovers, or, you know, from what little I've read of it. And the reason why I got this, of course it's a newer book, is that first I got to read it, because the few letters I read in here was really interesting, so I've got to read it. They're postcard pictures. So like, okay, so here's the front of the postcard, and then on the back is what was, you know, written. Okay, so I can cut this out and age it and use these as fun, you know, ephemera. So each one, so like this, you know, that's the front of the postcard, and this is the back. So they got some really neat images and the stories. The ones I read were really cool. Then they have some, you know, ones where it's actually like a typed, you know, letter. So you have a typed letter, and then there's the back. So very interesting reading. I'm going to read it all first, because I was in the car with my mom and I was reading a passage from it. And I was like, oh, you know, so it got me hooked. So I'm just saying, I got to read it first. So there's a couple more, you know, like, you know, that had letters in it. Just gives you ideas on how to incorporate stuff in your journals too. So there's another one that has a, so I just thought this was a neat find. I think I got it for like 25 cents. So no biggie. And I have a fun little book cover too I can play with. I just thought that was kind of neat. So that was that book. Let me put the cover back on. All right, we'll put that one away. Okay. Dragons. I love this book. Okay. I am going to just deconstruct this book. So this dragon book, man, I'm not even going to get, I'm going to have to, okay, so here's the imagery. Look at how cool this is. Okay, so then you get the map of the world. And then on this side, each area has a specific dragon lore. So like America, so you pop it open. So for America, it is actually the Thunderbird. And it talks about the Thunderbird among, you know, Native Americans. So that is for America. And then like, let's do United Kingdom. United Kingdom is the red dragon of Wales. So all this is so fascinating, even though I'm sure that, you know, it's purely fiction. I mean, it's still fascinating in how it's put together. So this is a great idea. And I like how they do the envelopes. If you notice, the envelopes have this tuck spot with this. So I'm going to deconstruct this to remake those. All right. So then you have here the flip, and it shows like ancient artifacts that have dragons on them. And on this side, I always thought this was hilarious. The tombstone found in the desert, epitaph. Isn't that epitaph? I think that's epitaph. Found in the desert. A strange winged monster discovered and killed on the Hachuka Desert? Hachika? I don't know. I'm always fascinated with Tombstone. I loved the movies with Wyatt Earp and all that, the goody stuff. Anyway, so they have this little booklet attached to this page, and it says eyewitness accounts and encounters. So then you have this little book of stories from eyewitnesses of dragons. So I'm like, how fascinating is this? I just don't know. I'm, you know how I am about the weird and unexplained. I will be reading first. Okay, now this massive thing first. Here is the double pages, but then these full butt pages. So you got a page here, and then you have this, and then, hold on, I'm going to try to open this one up too. Then you have this full-on page. It's like a mile long. Okay. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to even tell what I'm showing you. All right, so... oh boy. Okay, so then you have, of course, you know, more info. And this was fascinating. This gives you stuff where the dragons are mentioned in the Bibles, different Bibles. And this little here, it says dragons in the Bible and other literature, and it gives the passages. So I thought that was kind of fascinating. I'm going to, well, read those too. So I didn't know the dragons were in there. So this one also tells you what dragon names in various languages. You know, Danish, Dutch, English. So it gives you the Portuguese, Norwegian, Latin, Korean, Japanese. So it gives you all the different names in different languages. So I just thought this was such a fascinating book. Okay, so this side, it's a big flag banner, which they turned into a pocket and put this scroll in here. Defeated by faith, a dreadful dragon lay waste the countryside till perchance a good night passed by. I shall help thee in the name of Jesus Christ, said Sir George to the king's fair daughter. Valiant in battle, he smote the foul beast, struck a mortal blow, rescuing the princess and saving her people. So apparently that's the story of what this knight did. And that goes in here. And then there's that. And then these little doors open. And these are supposed to be saints and slayers. So you have all these cool, I can get them open. This is St. George. So these all open and interesting. And then this side, dragons of the seas and sky. Is it Beowulf and the dragon? Oh, okay. So this opens up epic and deadly encounters. So, and then just more And that's it. Fascinating stuff. Now, the book cover itself is a little too big. I don't know if I want to take on a big book like this again. I'm still working on this massive one over there, but it might be. I'm going to save it. I'm going to put it away and think over it. I would have to find some more images, I think. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I'll do with that. I just couldn't pass it up. I had to get it. Now, this little gem here, Can You Canoe and Other Adventure Songs. Now, this one didn't, it was supposed to come with a CD. Of course, they didn't have it. But I kind of liked this. It's already like embedded in here. So, I think we could do something with this. Either pop this off and cut out this part. I don't know. There's something that can be done with this. And then this pops back into place. So basically what this is, which is, basically, I guess you could say it's a song book. And look how cute these are. Oh, it's adorable. Okay. Oh, and look, I mean, just a little... So, all right. So for one of the reasons why I got this was, of course, the imagery. I just, you know, I just love this. But they have songs. These are songs. Look at the country store, you guys. I mean, and this is the song Jamboree, Black Bear Mama. I mean, how cute are these? Echo, 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 and it has the, oh, yodel-a hee-hoo. So, the Bullfrog Opera, and look, I mean, how sweet are these? Got the canoes and camping and the possums up there. So I just thought this had a really good look to it. It's got that brown overlay where, you know, it looks tanned. The whole, you know, even it just has that look to it, which I love. So I had to get this too, even though it didn't have the song CD with it, which is fine. There's the jackalope. So this one has, and look at all these little great stamps or something, you know. This had potential too. It's rare that I come across some really cute books, you know, that I'm actually interested in, but this can be used for multiple things. It could go in my gnome journal. It can go in numerous journals, really. So, or I might just keep it and rework this one, open up the spine, and just use the cover as is, because, I mean, okie dokie. Come on, how I mean, how good is this? Anyway, okay, so that was my last book. So, that is what I have going. Oops. They're falling. My books are falling. Okay, so that's what I have. 30 minutes is up quick, isn't it? So I am going to continue working on my comic book journal, and I will talk to you soon. Like, subscribe, share, and thank you for watching. Have a good day.